Hi there, I'm Carmen and welcome to the channel. Today you're going to junk journal with me. We're going to start out in Key West, Florida, which was day 2 of a cruise that we took on the Celebrity Apex. So let's jump right in. This is the big, handout again that they give you for Key West. This is iconic. In fact, I printed a picture of that. They've moved it temporarily. It used to be here where it is in this picture. They're doing some work here. The seawall's falling away, so they've moved it temporarily. So I took a picture just because it was a different location than it usually is at. And then the iconic rooster and the conch trolley. I just thought those were some fun pictures of what we took. But this is the same, type of thing, the Celebrity today. So just for fun, instead of stamping the date, let's use the date off of this time. Also, let me know in the comments if you would like to see a video about materials and kind of where to get them and that kind of thing. Again, I just really believe you can do it with anything. If I still use this some. This is just that glue. I think it's for kids, like it says school glue. I think that's fine. I've also got this type of glue for crafting. We already had that from previous crafts. So I just feel like whatever you have that works. I don't feel like it should be expensive or daunting, or you should feel like you need a lot of stuff that sort of defeats the purpose of let's use this Experiencing Key West. I think that will have some good pictures in it. And then let me show you what I picked up in Key West. Bring this over here. So these were just some free things. This just had some nice pictures on it, but these did not cost anything. So we'll look through those and see if there's anything fun there. Sloppy Joe's, if you don't know, is an iconic bar that is in Key West, and it's got some of their drinks on the back, but I'm going to use the front side. Ernest Hemingway actually hung out there, so it's pretty well known, so I wanted to use that. And this is a pretty nice picture here too. So let's see what else is in here. Oh, we got a map. That's a pretty nice map of Key West. So one nice thing about Key West, if you haven't been, since we're talking about it anyway, and there's that southernmost point, is it is very walk friendly, at least the part around the cruise part. I'm not saying the entire Key West is, but it is pretty walkable. I'm not going to use this entire map because this is huge and it won't fit on this page, which, by the way, I don't care if the pages overlap either. But since I'm talking about normally, but since this is actually specific, I'm trying to do one page for each day of this cruise. I am going to try to make it fit the page this time, but normally I don't care about that if it overlaps with the other page. In fact, the previous day, our travel day, I took 2 pages and everything overlapped, and I think that is perfectly fine. So yeah, this map is outstanding, and I might use pieces of this too, but this is fun. And they have Duval Street on here, and pointing to the southernmost point. Duval Street is the main street in Key West. So if you do go to Key West, you don't want to miss Duval Street. Make sure you go to Duval Street. Also, we did not go this trip. As I mentioned, we have been to Key West, I think maybe 5 times now. I have lost count. I'm not going to go into a Ernest Hemingway history lesson, but he had a house there in Key West, and it's incredible. But the most fun part to me is it's full of 6-toed cats. They're the descendants of Hemingway's cats, and they are all over his house. They roam freely. They roam the yard freely. It's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend checking that out if you ever go to Key West. Now, because this is heavy, it's, sort of a board, and it's not as lightweight as these. I am actually going to use some of that crafting glue that I pointed out. So I want to be kind of committed to where I'm going to put this. I want the southernmost point in Duval Street open. This is actually on Duval Street, so I think I'll put it either down here or down here. I think maybe over here a little and at an angle. We'll do that. So I'm going to use some of this crafting glue for that so that it will stay put. I'm not opposed to paying for things. Once we get further on, I got a deal when we were in the Bahamas where I wanted a bracelet, but it was one of those, if you buy 3, it's a better deal. So I got a bonus bracelet just to put in the junk journal, which I clearly paid for, but it was one of those where you either paid the same price and got 1 bracelet or paid the same price and got 2. So I got 2 and decided to use 1 for this journal. It's a little handmade bracelet that's really cute. So I thought that would be great. I even thought about using it as a charm for this journal, and I may do that. I haven't decided yet. So there we go. Got Sloppy Joe's down again. Even if you don't drink, that's totally fine. I would definitely just walk in here if you go to Key West for sure. And so let's look on. I definitely want to leave room for the photos that I have. So let's see where we want to put those. Maybe there and there, because that doesn't really cover anything, so that would be great. This Experience Key West is pretty cool up here. So I'm going to cut that out. I don't know if there's really anything to use in here, but since, like I said, this was a freebie, I thought I would save it and see. Now, Brian did get a lobster roll. I don't remember where he got it at, though, because if I knew which one, I would keep this. It wasn't on this trip, but I feel like if we've done it, oh yeah, and they have a butterfly house. If we've done it at some point, then it's still good to put in the journal. Still something fun to remember, you know, because as you get older, it's just a lot of fun to remember. There's another map. I want to say this may be where Brian, let's use a picture of that lobster roll. I don't know if this is actually the literal place he got it at, but let's add the lobster roll. We need some food. We don't have any food on this entire spread, so let's have some food. So that's fun. It looks good down here, I think. Yeah. Now we've got some food on the page, much needed, and it's more red than orange, I guess, but it's still in that orangish family that we were talking about as my accent color, so that's great. That's perfect. And then, so they have these little islands off Key West where it's definitely the lifestyles of the rich and famous, if you remember that show. I think this is just going to be all listings of houses. I don't know if there's going to be any great pictures in here for the junk journal. Also, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. If you're new to the channel, where are you checking us out from? So I think that's good, and obviously did not get enough glue on this, so let's do that. And let's get to our photos and some embellishment. I don't know about you. I know that it's probably not in a purest sense part of the junk journal, but I love the embellishment. So whether it be buttons or other cute things, just anything that is a little extra sticker. I love stickers. I want to say, I'm not trying to make it sound childish. I'm nowhere near a child, but I want to say that it is left over from my childhood because I absolutely love stickers. Always have, probably always will. And then I think we can put our rooster right up here. Also with this, I feel like this is so much quicker than gluing too. I feel like with glue, I always get it all over my fingers. That's probably something more to do with me than the glue itself. But, and this is coming up again. I'm actually gonna, now that I just said that, I'm gonna put a little glue here. I think it's because it doesn't wanna stick to, this has a different surface. And I think it's just not adhering. So I am going to pull this up. Well, now it's sort of sticking, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of this crafting glue. And I am not by any means saying this is like the brand you should buy or anything like that. Use whatever works for you. Like I said, I even use, you know, this Elmer's school glue. I like the Elmer's because if you're doing like a huge page, it goes on purple and dries clear. So that's kind of nice. But this tacky glue is nice too, that we've had. Like I said, we've used this in the past for other crafts. So I really was hoping to stick this island time on here, but I'm not sure. It's so big if it to leave room. So I'll bring this back over so we know like this is where this card is going to go. And so I'd really like to fit this island time, but I'm just not sure it's going to fit at this point because we've got so much stuff on here already. So much junk. I mean, it might actually fit here. Let's look and see what else we have here. This set was really cheap on Amazon. You can probably just search for travel stickers and it'll pop right up. Well, there it is. Essential travel stickers. And I was sort of impressed with the price. Again, I'm not selling this or anything like that. I just like that it had a good variety of different, like you've got mountains, also different types of destinations. So that will cover everything, road trip, you know, any type of, we didn't actually do an excursion. We actually just walked around on our own in Key West because we've been there so many times, but excursion would definitely be a cool one. Let's use this Escape because it's got little orange on it, so it's kind of perfect. A little Escape there. And I don't know if you found this to be true. It depends on what you're adhering it to. But I've also noticed we got this little Sunshine's in the orange family too. I've also noticed that a lot of times stickers just don't stay stuck, and that's another good time to use glue to, you know, give them a little extra help. I think Relax is actually good. Let me move this out of the way. By the Spa. Put this right on the Spa, Relax. Clearly you can use any type of stickers you like or no stickers at all. This arrow is kind of fun. But I really like this set for travel. I think it's a nice, affordable travel set. I'll put that on the southernmost point. That looks cool. And then I've got a few other stickers here. I thought with Florida, and there's also a butterfly house in Key West, maybe putting a butterfly would be nice, or 2 or 3. Butterfly down here at the bottom, since Key West has that butterfly house. But if you've been to their butterfly house, let me know. And then maybe little stars here and there. The stars and the butterfly, I can't say for sure. The butterflies were either from Walmart or the dollar store. These are not expensive stickers. And the stars were definitely dollar store. The butterflies I cannot remember, but I think they are also dollar store. This is what's nice. You can kind of look around, decide what you want to do with it. Yeah, I think over here towards this, or maybe here, yeah. Overlap. And that's another thing. I like things to overlap, as you can see. I really like the look of overlapping. So I think that's enough with the stickers. And then let's put some embellishments. I just laid a few out that I thought would be cool. I've got a couple of butterflies here again. So we're going with that butterfly theme. Now this is definitely where I'm going to use the glue instead of the tape. This lid is a little hard to get off this glue, which I guess is a good thing. You don't want it spilling. But yeah, like I said, it's probably more me than anything. But when I start using glue, I seem to get it all over my fingers. Put that there. I've noticed with these sequins, so these were some pretty cheap sequins. Again, those came from Pop Shelf. If you have a Pop Shelf, they're owned, I believe, by Dollar General. But they got some nice crafty stuff and definitely some good prices in Pop Shelf for these different things. But they had a whole little jar of sequins. These really pretty decorative sequins in their crafty section. So I was really happy to see that. And they seem to get some, different things from time to time, which is nice too. So that way, every time you go in there, it's not exactly the same. Now, when you do a junk journal, Are you a somewhat like junk journal purist? What I mean by that is, you know, some people, they believe you should only use junk and that's it, meaning, so that putting these sequins on, that's not junk, you know, like I bought these sequins. So are you a purist, or are you cool with, you know, just using whatever your creativity calls to you? I like these little embellishments, I really do. But you know, if you like doing pure, and I do plan to do a video of a 100% found items, so like, or junk, trash, whatever you want to call it. I do fully intend to do some of those as well, but with this being a crossover between a junk journal and a travel journal, I wanted to really sort of, like I said, embellish or jazz this up, give it a little bling, add a little fun element to it, with it being a sort of travel journal as well. And these fun little buttons, you can just collect those anywhere. They're really easy to come by and add. I like the 3D element that they add, and these are not huge, so they don't, you know, take over. I really love documenting the trips this way. Like I said, not really into scrapbooking, but yet I like having the memories preserved, because I know as time goes on, I am going to really enjoy going back and remembering these trips and how much fun we had. I already enjoy that with photos, but to me, this takes it to another level. It's more visceral, I think. Seeing, you know, the actual pieces and different things you picked up, with a couple of photos too for memories, but I really like seeing the actual, you know, things that you picked up along the way. I mean, I think those hold a little more value to the memories that you have over purely just photos. I think it's a lot of fun. Too bad some of these sequins aren't like anchors or something. That would be really cool. And that's what I mean about going back and adding later. I 100% will probably add to this. So I was going to look through my washi tape. I do have blues. I don't have anything specifically nautical. I've got more tape over here. I probably should add a nautical, but I do like this. And it even repeats a little, the dots over here. Are you someone like me that has trouble getting these washi tapes started? I always do when it's the first time I pull it off the roll. This is a new roll. And I tear, not cut, but you know, of course you can cut if you would rather have a clean edge. But I like these, especially a little bit on the photos. It gives it, I guess, a sort of a scrapbook look, even though I just said I'm not particularly into scrapbooking specifically. I'm much more into journaling. But it does give it that little scrapbook. Plus it helps hold the corners down. I mean, it gives it a little extra, if you don't have a sticker on it, it gives it a little extra hold. If you'd like to learn more about junk journaling or just follow along with me as I continue on this trip, definitely check out the video on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.